Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Anne Marie of the Art of Healing. I am settling into my new space. My new desk is arriving today, and I've been rearranging and cleaning the room and getting my beloved sacred artwork displayed. So I wanted to come on today because I was getting very snippy and angry with Mom. And I could tell that there was a lot of dense energy. I went through my bedroom with my pendulum and I was clearing everything. Like I cleared the furniture, I cleared the floor, I cleared the corners of the room. I cleared it all because I need this space to be as pure and high vibe as possible. It's my space. It's my environment. And if my environment is not clear, it could unduly influence my behavior. And I was feeling it. Nana was getting angry with me, complaining a lot. I was snipping back at her. I was not being kind. I was not being loving. And that's not who I am, and that's not who I certainly want to be. So I knew that there were influences in the home that needed to be cleared. This was my childhood, not my childhood home, but certainly my second home. And my parents had a lot of anger. There was a lot of dynamic here. Violence, hatred, family dynamic that was awful. And with me moving literally decades of things, of stuff, I am sure I was rattling up a lot of memories and images. And my mother, I'm sure, in her age, in her confusion, in her state of mind, was generating a lot of undue negativity. Feelings of abandonment, feelings of not being valid anymore. And she has every right to feel that way. And it's a horrible thing. And I was fighting with her. You know, she wants her little knickknacks on things, and I hate knickknacks. It's like, I can't do this. We went into the kitchen, and Mario, my son, and I, we rearranged the drain sink. Okay, she has a double sink. And we took the drainer from one of the double sinks and put it into the other one. And I brought my water filter, and I brought all these kind of things into her space, and she was fighting it and frustrated with it. So today I'm setting up my room. I moved this piece of furniture from like right here to my right. I moved it behind me. I set up my printer. I'm doing things for family medical leave. And I went to go eat with her. And she was complaining. It wasn't her bowl. She had too much food. There was too much meat in her soup. And just a lot of old people complaining, I guess. I don't know what you can call it. She was just complaining, and I was like, why can't you just be grateful? It's just a bowl. You should just be grateful. You're being fed. I changed my life. You know, I just started to be a real bitch is basically what it is. And I can't do that. I can't be that person. And I know that's not who I am. At least that's not who I want to be. So I identified that I was not acting myself because I'm very loving, but I'm in a new environment, and this environment needs to be cleansed and cleared. So I got my sage out, and I saged my whole home. I started here in my bathroom. I worked my way. I went to the front door. I did the entire living room, dining room. I went down the hallway. I did the kitchen. I did the dinette area. I did her bedroom. I did my son's bed. I was yelling at my son. The bathroom. Did the whole family room and out into the back porch. And I released everything out. And the mantra that I said, only beings that dwell within the love and the light of the one infinite creator are allowed to dwell in this space, and all others are sent to source. Only beings who dwell within the love and the light of the one infinite creator are allowed to inhabit this space. All other beings are sent to source. So it wasn't like I did get grounding out. Like I got, let's see, what part did I get grounded out at? There were some areas that I was like, coughing out energy in her bedroom, in the kitchen, at her chair. At her chair, I grounded out a lot of energy. On my bed, I grounded out a lot of energy. And this bed has been here for 30 plus years, And my printer just did something very interesting. So the energies of the area, if you're in new spaces, it's important, at least for me, going back into a home that I used to live in 30 years ago. More, 33 years ago I lived here in this room. This was my room 33 years ago, albeit not with that furniture. But whatever, it doesn't matter. So anyway, I went through the house and I burned the sage and I cleared my space. So that's my message for all of you today, is to just be aware of your feelings. And it could be due to unseen negative influences. And I did my coursework this morning. I did a lot of high vibe loving things today. But when you're dealing with energy, if you're not consciously shielding, which I didn't, this is my home. It's not like I'm going into Walmart or something like that, where I need to shield my energy constantly. It's a little bit tedious and annoying, but it is, I guess you could say, just like having a shower or brushing your teeth. It's a spiritual routine that you need to take care of and be aware of your surroundings, of your space, and be intently aware of your feelings. Okay? So that's my message. That's Anne Marie's message. Does Spirit have a message for anyone today? I have no idea what that is. Well, I was feeling a presence come in. Maybe this needs to be a part 2 email or part 2 video. I'm going to pause for now and check this out, and I'll be back. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm back. Okay, yeah. So I decided to light a candle, and I turned off this printer. So it's like a Bluetooth printer, has no cable connection, and it just freaks me out that it's on and like energies are going back and forth. So I'm shaking. So something's coming out. Well, yes, indeed, dear ones, we are the Raw Collective. We are Anne Marie's guides and teachers, and we welcome you again to connecting with her energy and our energy through her. What our dear one is experiencing is indeed a reacclimation to a new space. Her old space, she did much, much light work in that space to where it was literally a zone of pure love light. People who entered into her former house experienced, just by walking in the door, a sense of pleasure, of peace, of joy, of release and relief. So she is entering into a new space of inhabitants, and that space of inhabitants contains quite a bit of dense, stagnant energy. This is not the end of it, because once a place that sits dormant for a long time with dense, stagnant energy will attract other entities of dense, stagnant energy. Now, that is not to scare her, that is not to scare you. It is simply to inform you the dynamics of energy on a space and on a location. So her first swipe of cleansing did a very, very good job. However, this space is inhabited by other people, and these other people have their own vibrational resonance. The vibrational resonance of her son is not the vibrational resonance of her, and certainly the vibrational resonance of her mother is not the vibrational resonance of her. So now that her mother has come back into her home, into her domicile and dwelling, her vibrational resonance is going to merge no longer with the high love light energy of the previous home. Her vibrational resonance is going to merge back into the vibrational resonance of this location where she fought and argued with her late husband, whose energy still dwells in this place. So there is going to be kind of like another process, another wave of, let us say, clearing that needs to happen, and it may need to happen again and again and again until the zone that she inhabits, all four corners, can be considered a vortex of love energy again. Now, there are things that she can do that we will talk about now to create a vortex of love light energy. It involves the use of first elementals. It involves the use of crystals. It involves the use of your own intention and desire and energy to blast a dome of love and light. So what we will encourage her to do is to place crystals embedded in the foundation of the home. So she will go and purchase either clear or rose quartz crystals of a decent size, and she will implant them on the four corners of the property. They're easily delineated. All you need is a shovel and put it in. Before you put them into the ground, these crystals must be attuned. And the way that you attune them is that you rinse them in natural water. Our dear one has a lake behind her house, so she will take these crystals and place them in the lake so that they attune with the land. And then once they attune with the land, she will create holes for them and place them in the four corners. Once she does that, she may repeat her prayer and call out to great beings such as Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, ourselves, Yeshua, and of course, Source Love Light Energy. When you are dealing with stagnant energy, you do not just wish to banish it, you wish to return it and transmute it to Source Love Light Energy. So this is what we will encourage her to do. This is what we encourage all of you to do with your dwelling spaces. If you have anything of a significantly darker nature, then that you take it up a different notch, and we may address that at any time with individuals who need that information. We are the Raw Collective. We are Anne Marie's guides and teachers, and that is our information for you today. Okay. Well, thank you for listening and staying till the end. I have some work to do apparently. I have to get, the lake has flooded. I have to figure out how to get back there. I have to like scale the fence or something like that to get back into the water and rinse the crystals and acclimate them into the body of water. All right, guys. Well, love you. Love from Florida. Thanks for being a part of my journey. I pray for you always. Many blessings. Bye-bye.